we live?
Check. 30-97 seconds. I'm the best.
Bays Boys podcast.
You know why we're better than
7 seconds.
Joe Rogan?
Why
Because we didn't have to do steroids to get famous.
Oh! I thought it was because
don't tell him I said that. He might kick me.
I thought it was because he went to Mexico and got the shots in the shoulder.
M2000 shoulder. Bionic Joe Rogan.
I would pay money to watch Joe Rogan fuck you up.
Listen,
dude, have you seen him doing kicks on
YouTube? Is jacked.
Listen,
my man will kick a hole through a horse. Bro.
I tell people this all the time. I will take any fucking fight, but you just know we're gonna get slapped on by that guy. His whole life,
decapitate your whole body.
So you know his whole life. He's like, I only trained because I got tired of getting beat up. You know that, right?
Yeah,
he's an original.
Yeah,
like me. I'm like, that's the only reason I was there. I'm 100 pounds.
Yeah,
yeah. He started bodybuilding. And
Henry
shit
Rollins
of it.
also did that because somebody threw a fucking
bottle at him on stage or whatever.
Somebody threw 32 ounces of piss on him while he was on stage.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
It was a big giant cup full of piss and threw it in his face.
That's a transcendent moment. I'd probably change for the rest of my life because of that.
Yeah, he was like 98 pounds. He said he jumped off the stage with his boots and kicked the guy in the face and got beat up. And he was like,
he's like, never again.
I've never had 32 ounces of piss thrown on me without paying money for it. And if I did, it would change me.
Right.
It would change.
Yeah.
If I did.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
I mean,
right. By the way, a special guest today is Nigel. Now, Nigel, do you prefer to be called a barber, a stylist,
Nigel,
or what genre would you put yourself into?
I like to refer to myself as one of the more refined gentlemen of my day.
All right.
You heard it here first. Jaunty
and a trendsetter.
Listen, back to it, though. I'd paid for Joe Rogan to fuck me up. Not in a weird way, because I just want to fight Joe Rogan. I'm going to get a hold of you at least once.
All right, I'll start that GoFundMe.
You better crescent kick the fuck out of him. Do it, bro.
All right.
We'll get some before pictures of me just being fat, and I'll be like, Joe Rogan, I'm going to get in shape just for you. So he comes and does it.
Ooh.
Then we'll have to get in shape. But that's all right. I got nothing better to do today. So,
That's why you need to get in shape. That's your
that's his desire to get in shape.
They ain't sending me anywhere else, so there's nothing to do right now. I'm straight.
I'm only going to get in shape to get my ass whipped by Joe Rogan.
Right.
Hey,
I'm down.
We all need a motivator.
I mean, if there's no fight, what's the point? You ever met one fighter that's like, I'll stay in fighting shape year round? Fuck no. They're like, I need some donuts.
Well, firemen try to stay in shape for the maybe one or two fires
we're
that
talking
they get
about
a year.
Octagon motherfuckers, not real motherfuckers on the road.
Yeah,
you went left.
This is real. You're talking real life.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a guy who's got to fight every 6 months for
a career. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's yeah. And
that's
plus, if we're only doing a one-off, dude, we can just get in the camera. I'll get on our Instagram and be like, fuck you, Joe Rogan. It's time to fight, bitch. I took Taekwondo from a real Korean too, motherfucker. I'll throw a crescent kick in your face.
Oh, God.
We're going to get this shit kicked out of us.
This is going downhill quick.
I'm losing my teeth anyways. Fuck it. Let's go.
What, you going to do that, or you want to get in the Octagon versus Putin Do?
We're going to certify Joe Rogan in Putin Do?
No, there's only 2 people who can do that.
That's us.
No.
What?
That's Putin and Seagal.
No, fuck Putin.
They're the only 2 people.
We're the American liaison, though, so we can do it in America.
Or you want to be...
Right.
You want that association.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Wait, maybe...
Have you heard about Putin, though?
No.
So, long story short, when...
Taekwondo Federation?
Yeah, Taekwondo Federation, after Russia invaded the Ukraine, they repoed Putin's black belt.
Oh, yeah.
They thought that would help.
They thought that would help the war effort.
They got his skills. My guy can't throw a crescent kick to save his life. He was trying the other day. He's like, which way does it go? I was like, I don't think it's that way, guy.
Look, they sent him a box and a mailing label. They're like,
send us your fucking belt, guy.
Put your black belt in this box and send it back to us.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Putin could kick your ass, though.
Bro, I wouldn't fight Putin for no amount of money.
Hell no.
Dude, my guy will poison you, knock you out, pick you up, show you're fine, and then you'll die 2 days later. No fucking way, bro. Hold on. You know Putin did steal that football player's ring.
Did
that
you ever
NFL?
No.
There's an NFL fucking famous fucking whatever that met him. Putin was like, "That's a dope ring. Can I see it?"
His NFL, his Super Bowl
championship ring.
Slater-handed
puts it on and walks away.
Just took that shit.
The NFL guy was like,
That's
I'm
big
not
dick
saying shit.
Russian energy right there.
Right.
Shit.
I know, and so many people are mad at Putin, but I'm like, listen, my guy stole your ring in front of you, dog.
Right.
That boy has established dominance. That football player went home. He's like, I'm trying to get on a Russian team because Putin said so. What did he say to you? Nothing.
He just took
I
my
would
ring.
love to
took
see
my
a
ring.
Russian football team, to be honest.
Oh, dude, it'd just be a bunch of blockheaded bruisers.
Oh, God.
Be drunk half the time.
Oh, listen. So we decided that Putin got so mad that they tried to repo his black belt that he was going to start his own martial art called Putin Do.
We have certs for that.
Mm-hmm.
We can mail you a video. We'll teach you all the system.
The certs are coming.
The problem
Okay.
is you won't make it through the test. Tell them the test.
Well, why not?
No. The first test, they put you in a building. They board up all the windows and doors and light it on fire.
And you got to escape.
If you can get out of the burning
That's test
building,
number one.
that's test number one.
Yeah, I know. This guy's like, well, I'm getting my first Putin.
Right.
This
Seagal stands
motherfucker's
outside.
over here like-
Seagal stands outside and
Burns, it
chants.
burns.
Seagal
Right.
stands
This is
outside and
where I
chants
live now.
while you're doing this.
Right.
Right. And then it just gets worse from there. It gets
Mhm.
worse from there.
Mhm.
I like it.
I think there's one where you got to fight a shark. Or capture a
Man,
shark?
I
Or
will
was it
fight
punch
a
the
shark.
shark?
You got to punch a shark.
Today.
I don't forget what it
I
was.
don't remember.
Dude, we came up with so many different levels of Putin Do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think you got to wrestle a bear at some
Well,
point. It's
sharks
Russian.
prey on the weak.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that's
Right.
a fact. That's a
You know?
fact.
Right. If you're not Cobra Kai material, you got to go.
Like that's what I want to see. I want to see the motherfuckers who've been attacked by a shark. Like, show me their pictures. I guarantee you
Oh.
they're all a bunch of soy boy simps.
Really? Like
I
the
would think
surfers?
so.
The surfers that get bit, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They're surfers.
surfers, that's different. I'm just saying people swimming at the beach.
Oh, just normal people?
Just
Yeah.
normies.
Well, I told
Yeah.
you told them my theory.
What's that?
My theory is basically that I fucking am mad at sharks so mad that if I get in the water, my chi will just beacon them to
Okay.
me and be like, we're going to eat you because we know you don't want us to eat you. That's why I won't go in the water, bro. They know.
But they don't work in packs.
No, I know, but they will.
Not like wolves.
You don't know that.
I think I do know that.
He's like, I'm pretty sure.
Listen,
Pretty sure I've watched enough National Geographic.
I grew up on PBS nature shows, bro.
I saw Samuel L. Jackson get eaten by that shark, and while that shark was there, the other one was waiting on the other side of the glass.
Yeah.
Teamwork,
Mm-hmm.
dream work.
It's fucking stupid as fuck. Hold on. Speaking of PBS nature, I was looking through my notes again, and I found a note that didn't make much sense, and it said, we shouldn't let little girls have baby elephants as pets because when they get too big, they would either cut them loose in
God.
the sewers or out in the Everglades. And we were talking about how that used to happen with alligators off mic, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that was a real thing. Like people would buy.
Yeah, you could buy an alligator off the back of a comic book. It would come in the mail.
They would ship you a baby alligator off the back of the. You never heard about the stories
the
about the
80s.
gators in the sewers in New York?
Yeah, I've heard all that.
Okay, all right.
But I mean, like, that's just people.
It's not
being
hard to
weird,
get a
too.
gator. I've seen.
So, you know, we've talked about this before. You know, there's a gator house down the way from here that this dude had gators.
Really?
He had two gators or some shit in a room, and he was just throwing meat into it. And this house was famous. So I heard this story a bunch of times the minute I got to Ohio, and I was like, this has got to be some sort of folklore shit.
Yeah.
Then I met the Mega Beast, and like 10 years later, we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I heard the rumor that there was this gator house. She's like, yeah, I used to live there. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I was this piece of shit dude who just had animals and nobody could go in there. It smelled like a reptile bath. And I was just like, maybe we shouldn't have got married. You gotta go. I don't know where you've been.
Now, although I by trade I cut hair, I may have been on an incident where there was gators confiscated from a residence.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's insane.
How many?
Two. There's
Two.
of
Were they
them,
full size?
No, they were small.
Right. They were. Wait, hold on a second.
How do you classify small?
Right.
Ah,
Hold on.
3 feet.
Yeah, right. So what's the phone call for that? Like, what's the phone call? Hey, I saw this dude walking his what I think is a gator, but it's only 3 feet. Is it a hey? I'm hearing growling and biting from the other
Well,
room?
this was by chance. I mean,
Was
just
the
straight by
police were there
chance?
for a different matter,
Oh.
and then they stumbled
Oh.
across them.
I cross them.
Yeah.
Now, is it
Now,
true?
my dad, he had a gator growing up for summer.
Oh, it was a gator. Earlier, when I heard that
Yeah.
story, I thought we were talking about an elephant still. I was
No,
like,
no,
what
no,
did you get him
It's a
help?
very similar
Okay, hold on.
situation. Yeah.
So he got
had
a gator
for summer.
from the catalog?
No, his aunt ordered it out of the back of a comic book.
And had shipped to his house.
Yeah, so it stayed in his bathtub for the summer, and then it got too big, and he gave it to the zoo.
So nobody could use
For
the
a whole
bathtub.
summer.
Thing's probably still
I mean,
alive,
how
honestly.
big
I
was
mean,
that?
they live like 100
Right,
years,
they're
right?
dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah.
So hold on. how big did it grow in a summer? Like it had to have grown a couple
That's a
feet.
good question.
Right? Like
Apparently big enough to
outfill
the bathtub.
And say, it's time to turn it over to the zoo.
Yeah, and you know what's strange is they only had one
bathtub. Right.
With,
So
like,
how are you
6
showering
people in this house? So.
Right. Hey, can you get Alfred out of the bathtub? I got to shower.
You know,
right.
Who knows?
Right.
Can you put Alfred in the backyard so we can use the bathroom?
Yeah, right.
Imagine you're at your homie's house.
What kind of name would you give
oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What would you name your gator?
I don't know. Probably I'm unoriginal, so Croc from Batman. I'm unoriginal. I can't help it.
But it's a gator.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of unique.
Yeah. Hold on. So, for an 8-year-old, doesn't matter. Bro, when I was 8, I mean. Hey, so listen. Wait. Hold on. Imagine, so just like, I've had a Terminator in the house, and that motherfucker listened and got in a cage. If I had one that would just eat anybody, I would be afraid to invite people over. Imagine you're at your homie's house, you're taking a shit, right? You're just taking a shit, you're sitting there, you're wondering, you're like, fuck, am I going to get laid tonight? I got some shit to do. The guy in my homie's house, he's talking too much, I got to leave. And then like a poke happens on the curtain. Ain't nobody in the bathroom but you taking a dookie. Where'd the poke come from?
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, hey, is everything okay? What was that?
You know they
and
got
then,
that
like,
growl too.
Right. And then another poke or the thing moves.
That hiss. Yeah.
It's that loud, like you just,
right.
Bro, you're in mid shit, right? And you peel that motherfucker back and there's a fucking gator.
Oh, man.
I ain't even getting up to white, bro. I'm just going to sack it up and walk out the damn house.
Yeah.
Ain't even talking to anybody.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to you the other day? Nothing, motherfucker. I'm fine. What
I
happened
went
to
home
you?
with a dirty ass because
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
a fucking
Because you
gator
got a
in your
gator
tub.
crawled out of your tub, bro.
Yeah.
Well, and originally we were talking about, living in Florida, the dangers of living in Florida.
No,
You might be
no.
taking a shit in the middle of the night.
Nah,
a
dog.
python comes out of your
Nah.
toilet,
Nah.
bites you
Yeah.
on the ass.
No.
Mhm.
This is why we don't go to Florida.
But yeah, hold on.
I've written
You
that
were
whole
ta-
state off.
Listen, you've been talking about going down to Florida and doing
Dog.
python hunts in the Everglades.
We have been friends for a long time now. I'll show up for money.
No. See, hunting them
Thank
has obviously hasn't worked. So we need to introduce another predator in order to take out the snakes.
Jesus.
That's the
You went
Florida
a whole
way.
other way.
That's the Florida way.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
So what's the predator that you introduced to the
We're showing up for a
Everglades?
job. We're showing up for a job.
Oh,
A gorilla?
I would think, it's a little too harsh.
Think a gorilla could handle it? You'd
What's
just be ripping them apart like
what's the
spaghetti
big
noodles.
marsupial that's out in Africa that fights lions? Hyenas. I would think hyena.
Ooh. Okay, you ever heard, did I tell you the apartment hyena story?
No.
Bro.
The apartment hyena story.
Homeboy fucking breaks up with his boyfriend, right? He's like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm a little upset. So he starts getting on the underground. That's why I got so excited when you told me about the underground sale thing for the animals. Starts going to those. Homeboy amasses like 20 different pets. Reads in a Craigslist article one day. Hyena puppies. $5,000. Right? Calls the
Whoa.
dude up. Guy goes, yeah, man, look, they're going to be gone in 2 days. Either you come and, or like a week or whatever. Either you come and get it or you don't.
Yeah.
He goes, all right. This dude was pretty yoked. He goes, I needed $5,000 in a week. The only place to get that in Florida was I had to put my what God gave me up on the stage and shake it a little. Get $5,000 in 4 days, right? Dude makes $5,000 in 4 days. First of all, I would have stayed at that job. I don't know what homie was doing on his other
Yeah.
job. Why the fuck did you
What do you
leave
need
that
a
job?
hyena at that point?
Right. Okay. So beyond that point, though, he gets his $4,000, goes and spends it on this hyena, brings it into a fucking condo that's like 6 fucking stories.
I
in
smell sitcom.
Florida.
I smell
Right.
sitcom.
Right. Obviously, you know what happened. This motherfucker grew up to be a dog who was in a 10 by 10 foot fucking prison, and it was making him go crazy. But how do you hide it? You can't walk him. You're gonna
You paint it.
Yeah, you're gonna mat.
You're gonna
Yeah,
paint it
you
like
paint
a
the
Mexican
hyena.
zebra.
You're gonna mat train that fucking that hyena. He's
Yeah, throw
dropping
some chucks
deuces.
down
He's
and
dropping
some old
deuces in your
newspapers
apartment. Oh fuck, dude! The amount of messes you would just be cleaning all day.
Dude, the hyena would be ripping your condo apart.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
you
he
think
was-
pit bulls have a problem with
Right.
chewing things? Like
So he had
that
to get
thing will chew
Everything.
right
through
he,
steel.
He had to get.
Through steel.
He
Solid
did.
steel rebar.
He did. He was chewing through his crate, and he had to get rid of all the other animals. And I'm thinking, yeah, because motherfucker wanted to eat them.
Yeah,
Right. He's like, I'm feeding him 10 pounds of chicken a day, raw chicken, and I'm just like,
too much chicken.
bro.
He needs beef.
Yeah,
How?
No.
How do
the
you
prey.
not smell that in the next room?
Dude,
I mean,
no.
I grew up in apartments. You can smell everything.
Yeah.
You can hear everything.
I'm surprised old boy didn't
I don't know
rescue
the
cats.
difference, like how the
Right.
temperament of a male versus a female is too. But
right. What's the science behind this?
I'll tell you what. Look that up.
Right.
The like the
Can it be trained?
how they work. Like a female actually has like a penis that injects itself into the male and retrieves the sperm.
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm not shitting. Look it up. I'm not shitting you. It is the craziest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
We're only at 15 minutes
They're
on this episode, but we can shut it off.
They are a fucked up species. They are extremely unique to anywhere in the world. They're not a marsupial.
hyena.
They're not a canine. Yes, it has like this crazy weird member that injects itself into the male to retrieve the sperm. Or maybe a pouch.
How long have you known
I
this
think
show,
there's a
Skillet?
pouch involved.
I haven't.
Oh,
I'm hearing it for the first time.
I think there's a pouch involved. Yes, see? That's where the baby comes out. Out of the
I'm
penis.
glad they teach them that
out
in
of the
school, but
the
not
weird
handwriting.
female
Very
penis.
helpful. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's 2023, bro. You should really keep up on your.
Jesus Christ.
Keep up on your androgynous
Yeah.
animals.
Didn't
Yeah.
they just used to be puppies? What happened?
They're not puppies. They're not canines.
No, and
Really?
they have weird shorter
Big,
back legs than they do
giant
front
female
legs.
Yeah.
penises that will go inside
That
of you.
explains the whole hunchback thing. I've
Yes.
always wondered. I'm like, dude, how do you guys
Mhm.
mount? You're already in mountain position 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Imagine walking around like that all the time. You look like
Oh,
you just
yeah.
got done booty clapping and the chick left and left you stuck in this position.
There you go.
All
You
right.
got it.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. This is Bays Boys Podcast, where we
Mother
talk
Nature.
about Mother Nature dicks.
Motherfucking nature.
Yeah.
Hyena
I think,
dicks.
Yeah.
I think we all fucked up, man. We're done.
Yeah.
We
Take
fucked
that
up.
with you.
Oh,
Right.
What happened?
Hold
here?
on. So wait, your dad gets this
Yeah.
comic
He gets
book,
a
comic book
gator.
mail ordered gator.
Yeah,
What did he
I don't
feed
know
it?
what he
What
named
did
it.
he feed it?
Yeah. Probably dog food, I would think.
Oh,
Just yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
yo, reptile.
I mean, they
shit
did have a
smells so
dog.
horrible.
They did have a
Imagine what
dog.
that smells like.
Oh well, it's in the bathtub. You just mash
Rinse it out.
mash down whatever you need
dude.
to.
Oh.
And you know, gators don't have solid poop, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's liquidy.
It's
like
a
a
paste.
regular
No,
lizard.
it comes out as a paste.
Yeah, like a lizard.
You
Like
know,
a pate.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
the ancient Egyptians used to use
say
alligator.
it.
Oh, hold on. Ancient
Whoa,
Egyptians
saying
used
it.
to
Here we
use
go.
alligator feces as birth control.
Crocodile, probably.
Crocodile. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, crocodile feces as birth
Birth
control.
control.
Yeah.
How's
What
that
you
work?
ingest
Like
it and it's
like
so
a
full of
no,
hormones?
like a birth control foam.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah.
so you smear it on and just go to town?
No, you implant it.
Nah, dog.
Yep.
No, what? No, just stop.
I can't imagine
We're
the
done.
smell.
That's not.
But then again, people back. Well, I don't know.
They were all nose blind. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They were nose blind. Yeah. No, weird facts. There you go. There
Well,
you go.
man, look, you can shove gasoline up in there too. I guarantee you won't have no babies too, but I ain't
Yeah.
doing that.
It's gonna
And
destroy
gasoline's gonna
everything.
smell hella better than alligator shit.
Or crocodile shit.
They,
Dude,
well,
fuck.
they didn't have gas.
We just
back
lost
then.
7 fucking viewers
Yeah.
right now.
All they had was
It's 17
all they had was
fucking...
frankincense, myrrh, and
Fuck.
crocodile dung.
Oh, God.
That's all they had.
Bianca Butters, help.
That's all they had. Frankincense, myrrh,
We're
all-
and crocodile dung.
Mhm.
You're welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
Mhm.
So again, back to where I started off with. You don't want baby elephants roaming the sewers in New York.
Oh yeah. That's why you don't give kids baby
They
elephants.
got all the fucking... 'cause the alligators got them all.
Yeah.
Right? And you
There's
don't want
nothing worse than a feral baby elephant too. Like like feral baby cats. Are,
Dumbo
like,
was a feral baby
they're
elephant.
out of control.
dude.
These things just be
Dude, have you? Oh, but and this is a true story because have you heard of the feral herds of male elephants? Like male elephants aren't usually bonded together in herds,
Mhm.
like because you
Isn't
have
it usually one dude and 10 chicks?
birds, kind of pretty
like
much.
a concubine.
I
And-
should have
and
been
right.
born an elephant.
And they
Yeah.
have
Son of a bitch.
and they have subservient male elephants, right? Well, now because of all the poaching in Africa, they've got these herds of rogue male elephants running around,
Yeah, they needed to
just
click up.
fucking
fucking
torqued.
shit up, torqued up.
They
Yeah.
needed to
Just
click up.
fucking
Just-
shit up.
Just
You're trying to
fucking
kill-
hemmed up.
you're trying to
just
kill their
bricked up,
fucking
ready to
species.
fucking blow.
Just
get
bricked
it.
up, just bricked up, right? Mad as fuck because they ain't got no ladies, right? And they're like, "Oh, these stupid people did all this." Remember the story I
Shit,
told
you ain't got to go to Africa for that. Just go to the fucking any town USA. You shitting me?
right?
Angry, lonely men? Yep,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Just fucking
Look.
ready.
How about the story I told you about that one elephant where they killed? So there was a bull male elephant, right? And some villagers killed one of the elephants from his herd,
Yeah.
Oh, my.
and this elephant was
They don't forget.
No, hold on. This elephant would
They
sneak.
don't fucking forget.
Listen, this elephant would sneak into this village, right, at 2:30 in the morning, and he'd walk up to a hut and he would knock on the door with his trunk.
Yeah.
And when they would answer the door, he would snatch them up and beat them on the ground with his trunk until they were dead and then leave. And he went through the whole village like every night.
Fucking
And
mad
like,
respect.
And listen, they were like, at 2:30 in the morning, if somebody knocks on your door, don't answer that bitch. It's the elephant.
Yeah.
Do you think he like
Then he
stands? Do you think he stands off to the left so you open it and there's nothing there and you're like, what the fuck? And then this
Ooh.
elephant thing
Trunk-
just comes fucking through the door like a.
What if he just like caresses your nose and then
Fuck.
walks away? Just leaves you with that.
Like you've been marked.
Yeah.
You've been marked. Dude,
If
he
I lived
And
killed,
then,
like,
and then
the
once
dude-
his bloodlust is fulfilled,
Oh, yeah.
he's just doing it for sport.
Oh, at that point.
Yeah.
Like the lions of
fun.
Savo. Like the lions of Savo.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, dude,
yes.
the two male lions that hunted together and killed for sport and
All
not
they
for
ate
food.
was human.
That's it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Dude, they found
So,
that cave
true.
with the two
For
lions.
them.
They had like 300 dead people stacked up in the cave.
They can like,
Didn't even
digest
eat
anything.
them.
Nope.
Just
Right.
killed them for fun.
And
there
dragged them off and
pictures of that?
stacked their bodies.
That's the Ghost in the Darkness movie, right?
That's
Yeah,
the Ghost
yeah.
of the Darkness.
Yeah.
And the two lions
Val
are now in
Kilmer.
the Field Museum.
Corporal, what's his name?
Yeah, yeah.
I read it. I read the book. It's excellent.
They're
Really?
in the
Yeah.
Field Museum in Chicago.
Yep.
now.
Yeah, I saw him.
You can see them there.
Mm-hmm.
The
Dude, that
lions?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
finally
that's right.
killed
You
them.
did talk
They
about
finally
that
killed
once.
them.
Yeah.
And then they tried to blame it. They said both the lions had a tooth infection, and that's what made them crazy. Get the
Oh
fuck
yeah.
out of here.
Come on.
No.
No, you put a giant fucking camp of people in these
Food.
canvas tents,
Call this
hundreds
food.
of them working
Right.
on a railroad in the middle of fucking nowhere
Getting
in
injured.
Africa. Just ready, like, here, come on.
Here's your buffet.
Smorgasbord.
Here's your
Yeah.
buffet. And by the way, the
Like-
natives told the Brits, do not put your railroad through here. This land is cursed, and you will reap the benefits of doing this if you put your rail. And sure as shit, them lions fucked
Oh, fuck
everybody
yeah.
up.
Some more human
Rightfully
nature
so.
right there.
I mean, honestly.
Listen, we've chalked it up that humans just do dumb shit.
Oh,
All
and
the
then
time.
and then the guy who was hunting him, he was being hunted by the two. Like he would
course.
find himself getting flanked in the middle of the night. One of the guys he was hunting with got killed by him.
So that's the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they hunt. They were. It was
Yeah.
like they were hunting each other. That's crazy.
Could
as
you
shit.
imagine finding that lair? Finally finding that
where
that
the
lion's
cave
lair,
with
like
all the
something out of
bodies.
a fucking fairy tale, you know?
Right.
Stuff you've been reading about as a kid when you were little.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
scary
And
monster.
this was like what in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah.
It's like this
Right.
is like
There's no
real
internet to read
nightmares.
about shit.
Yeah.
You just show up. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're it.
We're done.
Sensational newspaper articles, you know, from around the
that's
world.
that's the whole like you step in and you're like, oh fuck, I'm part of the newspaper article if I don't leave. Right? Because homie outside carrying the bags, he's about to tell the story. Well, you see,
Right.
all 10 of them went in and none of them came out.
Mhm.
Right. And I only survived because I dropped these bags and left like a smart person.
Fucked
I'm
up.
highly trained in the accurate eye of it's time to dip set.
Yeah,
right.
They're here.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Could you
fuck
imagine?
yeah.
Listen, you want to take that line with old Leslie though and get that Glock 19 with the 30 round though.
Oh, you talk about
Homeboy.
Are we going back to that, dude?
Bruh.
When I go on safari, I carry a Glock 19 with 45 33 round magazines. Get the fuck out of here. You know what that's good for? That's good for the guy
Passing
that
out to everybody, picking up your body so they can all have one bullet apiece because ain't none of them can use the gun. That's what that's fucking good for.
That's about it.
They're not going to care.
You know
Hey, I'll
how
trade you these.
animals move in the fucking Serengeti too? Like if you're fucking popping rounds at these things, I mean a cheetah runs 70 miles per hour,
Right.
and that's what you pick is a fucking Glock 19.
No. Yeah, no.
Bruh,
So
Come on, bro.
you better be
and,
ace.
and his other gun
on
was a
that shit.
fucking bolt action.
Oh, yeah, that was his other gun.
I'm like, homie, you've been
Might as well
watching
had a
way too
musket.
many. Yeah,
Fuck,
you've
a
watched Ghost in the
blunderbuss.
Darkness way too many times.
Yeah.
Listen, when we're doing the African Ghost in the
Goodness.
Darkness hunt, which one are you? Are you Val Kilmer or Michael Douglas? I want to know
Yeah.
so I know how to adjust
Yeah.
from here. Because if you plan on getting eaten in the dark,
Yeah, you know what?
I'll
Tell
be
you
over
what.
there.
I'm gonna just take this fucking belt-fed machine gun and post
Yeah.
up with this bag of potato chips and just see what happens.
Right. I'll be in the tower.
Right.
I'll watch all
Yeah.
you fools out here.
Yeah,
Goodness.
Yeah.
Right.
in a
Right.
tower, a moat, a bunch of centuries.
Africa's a crazy place, man.
Right.
That's a crazy place.
There's a lot of
When-
weird
when
stuff that
they-
happens over there.
Yeah.
When they gave you the title to Everything Here Will Kill You to Australia, Africa is just, we don't even talk about it.
yeah.
There's no title.
Oh,
if you
well-
landed, you know you.
I mean, Africa, like you know what you're expecting when
Right.
you go to Africa. When you go to Australia, like
It's an ambush.
yeah, you're just fucked every fucking which way you go.
A white guy with a hat shows up
There's
at the
like
bar. He's
one
like,
corner.
"You
I
need an
was
escort?"
just watching this last night. There's one corner of Australia that has like a high mountain range that like gets snow and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, like the Rocky Mountains. And they get snow. It's like, that's where I would go,
Right.
But no, there's fucking man killer spiders that function in the snow. Like, no, I'm out on that. Oh, that's why all these fucking nature shows show all this area and there's not a single fucking house around here.
Right.
Or
'Cause
person,
everything will kill you.
Listen.
Like when winter comes around here, you're like, oh, okay. I killed all the ticks for the year.
Right.
We're good.
We're good.
Nothing
to
to worry
outside.
about.
Yep.
Not there.
What's the worst thing you got to worry about in the winter here?
Here?
Centipedes.
What is the worst thing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
A mouse in your house?
Dry skin? Yeah, mouse in your house. Exactly.
Yeah.
You got some eczema?
No, they have these fucking man killer spiders that are the
blossom.
size of a dime that'll
We're never getting
kill
anywhere,
you
guy.
dead.
We're never getting anywhere. What's the point?
No.
Everybody's trying to get you.
Quicksand.
Yeah.
And they
quicksand.
actually have quicksand in fucking Australia.
Real
Yeah.
quicksand?
They probably
Real
have it
quicksand.
in the winter.
Yeah.
In the snow.
Doesn't even
Like,
freeze.
oh yeah, I'm like,
It's
oh
like,
good, I'm
fuck.
walking on this ice lake, and then you get to the other side, and you're in fucking ice quicksand.
And you're in ice quicksand. Fuck that noise.
You know?
Fuck that noise.
You ever think about that?
No.
Ice quicksand?
I've never even considered ice
Well,
quicksand
it's
before.
there. I guarantee it.
Right.
There's a reason the Aborigines live on these, climb up the rocks and stay on top of the rocks.
Hey, that's who we need to. We need to get an Aborigine on here.
Oh.
Goodness.
Yeah. Tell us all
don't
about
think-
Australia and how you survive in the outback.
I don't think any of them are coming near the woods line where I'm at, so y'all are going to have to handle that somehow.
You ever met an Aborigine?
Fuck no.
Me neither. I'm just saying. Be interesting.
I thought there was a story there.
No, not at all.
He's going to bring it
Love
out.
to
He's
meet
like,
one.
Look,
Yeah, right.
man, if you, I wouldn't even. Is that racist to call them that?
No.
You'd be like, hey, you
No,
have
that's
a
what they are.
That's what they are, and that's
all
what
right,
they,
well.
they want.
And actually, they have quite a.
I didn't know if that was like a definitive term of just how you
they're
live your
very
lifestyle.
in touch with the extraterrestrial
Oh yeah.
life out there. Too.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. They talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's where the government's flying all their spaceships because nobody else is over there.
Right. In
That's
the
the whole
outback.
point.
Right.
Who filmed us?
Aboriginal
Nobody. He had a
space
stick.
flights.
Some guys saw us. Well, they wearing loincloths. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. They
know?
did take
Mhm.
pictures.
They don't have any. They don't have any Nokias out there. We're straight.
You know what? Maybe I'm going to become an Aboriginal.
You
Oh.
should
And carry all the
Incognito.
incognito and carry
Yeah.
all the
get you
cameras.
on the OnlyFans in that loincloth. We'll be Gucci.
Ooh. Onlyfeet.com. Or what is it?
Only- I think
Feet
they
Finder?
have that too.
Aboriginalfeetfinder.com.
How about this? They discovered in the deepest, darkest Amazonian jungles, like the tribes that have been undiscovered, that are now just discovering,
Mm-hmm.
and they've done DNA testing on them. They all have Aboriginal DNA.
No.
Yep.
In the Amazon.
In the Amazon. Now, how the fuck? See, and this again goes back to the thing where we don't give ancient people enough credit, right,
No.
for traveling around, but we all forget the fucking Polynesians got in dugout fucking canoes, right,
Yeah.
and traversed 7,000 miles of fucking ocean to happen to land
On the reg.
right on the regular,
Yeah.
and landed in little lickspittle like Hawaii,
Yeah.
or fucking Easter Island, or Pitcairn Island.
Well, what's that?
What are the odds that you and your 5 best friends are going to get in a dugout canoe, do 7,000 miles, and in the entire middle of the ocean, land on this one little piece of land? The best description I ever heard of this,
the stars? That's what they did.
and it's what they
used
navigated the stars, right?
Yeah.
I heard a thing where a Navy pilot was talking about landing on an aircraft carrier in the middle of the night, right? And he described it. He goes, "You want to know what it's like to land on an aircraft carrier in the middle of the night, in the middle of the ocean?"
Mm.
He goes, "This is what you do." He goes, "Take a stamp, turn it upside down so it's sticky side up, put it in the middle of your living room, stand against the wall, turn off the lights, jump towards the stamp and try to lick it." That's what it's like to try to land on an
Yeah.
aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean,
Oh my.
in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I can imagine is like these little people in a dugout
Mhm.
canoe just traveling the currents of the ocean.
Yeah.
And they made it.
Yeah, they did it.
But it wasn't like it was
did it.
happenstance. Like they knew what they were doing to get there, and they
Yeah.
did it all the time.
The feet.
Imagine having a wonderful life where you have a goal like that. I mean, who's doing that here? Nobody.
Well,
They
my
get up-
buddy Ben. So this guy, he's interesting cat. He travels the world by backpack. And I asked him, "Who's the most interesting man you've ever met in your life?" He said
It wasn't the Dos Equis guy, was it?
no, well, no, close. He's a Lithuanian guy he met in South America, and he travels the world under his own power. So walk, row, ride a bike, whatever. He was planning to embark from South America and I think go to Hong Kong by rowboat.
Jesus.
By rowboat.
No, it's like sponsored, and they have like some carbon fiber thing, and he had 500 kilograms of MREs and things to power him, but he started following them, and he said 268 days later, he hit the coast, or hit the port that he was heading. 268 days.
By himself,
rowing
across the Pacific Ocean in a fucking rowboat.
You know how hard it is to plan your fucking week here in the weather.
Right.
How
you can't plan shit.
Not in the ocean. That bitch is unpredictable as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Unreal.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have shit better to do. This
That's
guy
just
was
straight
like,
balls, man.
Yeah, there's a point where you're like, yeah, no, it is. There's not a lot. Look, I'm gonna say it. There's not a lot of that left in the world.
They say people.
There's not. You got to either make it, like produce that idea for yourself to produce that fucking door of opportunity, or you fall into it some lucky fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they say dudes go crazy in 14 days of isolation. We'll go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
268
solitary
days.
confinement is by far like
look
the worst.
At COVID just for
torture.
people sitting at home.
Oh yeah.
They could go outside, visit their cousins.
By design.
Right.
By design.
Right.
People going nutty. And that wasn't even solitary confinement. That wasn't being in the middle of the ocean.
Just look how nutty people go when they have a fucking podcast together and have a means of reaching out to the rest of the world. Good Lord. Can you imagine us sacked up in a fucking house for a week? Be like a nuclear holocaust.
We're in trouble.
Goodness. Just gee willikers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love this show.
So have you seen pictures of your dad's alligator?
No.
I
hope so.
Like, I'm still
sitting
here like,
I wonder what he named it,
No, that's a good question.
How old was he?
8.
Oh, fuck.
Probably less than 10, I would
Shit.
think. Yeah.
Young enough that the fucker could have eaten your finger, dog.
Right, but listen.
Fuck,
Wait.
I didn't even think about that part.
Hold on. Let's
can't even get our parents to get us dogs in the 90s.
Getting home from school, I'm going to go hang out in the bathroom for a while with the alligator and feed him some.
I got to feed Alfred. What's Alfred?
Feed him
gator.
What's that shitty old gum from the 60s of
God.
blackjack and fucking
disgusting.
Yeah.
I've got some of that in the closet.
Was it Turnberry or some shit?
That's
God.
horrible. But seriously, the gator from the catalog, man.
Yeah.
It was from a comic book.
From a comic book, even better.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of shit. From
listen,
there,
she was
there
like,
was some
she was
probably
like
get a hyena.
She was like detective ring, cape. Nope, gator.
Yeah.
Listen, and there is some cracker in the panhandle of Florida making a fortune off of comic books.
Right.
Oh yeah.
There was cousin in a John boat just cruising along in the swamp, just snatching baby gators and boxing them up and sending them to New York.
Hey, what are you doing with that thing? I don't know. I'm sending it to an 8-year-old up in Ohio. Oh, cool. How much you make off of those? Like $50 pop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
That's cool.
Less shipping, I don't charge you for the shipping.
I always
Hopefully
like
it survives.
Right?
I always like to think about all the laws that are written of like what the story is behind the law.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of them. Because they have a thing, you have to mark reptile boxes and shit now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You tried to send a gator secretly now, like
fragile. That's all.
Right.
That was it.
Don't throw him, please.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think they put in that box with it?
Well, there's strange laws. Like there's one in this state that says you can't walk.
Especially back then.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a law in this state that says you can't walk down the highway with a horse in a bikini while eating ice cream.
Yeah.
This is true.
There's for the state of Ohio, you guys have.
I'd call the cops the first fucking second we saw that shit too.
We had a whole.
Better believe that.
We had a whole list of them in law class about your guys' state, and there were some ones where you can't walk backwards with a donut in your pocket.
Listen,
just goofy shit like
my
that.
cousin lives in Australia, and she said Ohio is
goodness.
the meme of the world. I believe it.
We've had that discussion.
Yeah,
we've talked about this.
He also talked about going to Australia with a boogie board and walking on the beach and trying to pick up Australian surfer chicks.
I said
Because he
that's
couldn't
about all we
floss-
could do.
He couldn't floss with a real surfboard because he doesn't know how
Yeah.
to surf, but anybody can fuck around and boogie board.
Right.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Smart.
Well, yeah.
Boogie
I
board.
mean,
I wouldn't do the
surfing
surfboard.
ain't gonna impress no
Right.
girl in Australia.
Not in Australia. That's exactly what I said, because they'll call you out, be like, why the fuck do you have that board's not even sized for
Right.
you?
Yeah.
Right. Boogie board, good all day.
Is there such thing as like training wheels for a surfboard?
Oh. I think it's the bigger fins.
It's
I'm
the
99
really big, giant,
No,
fat, long.
It's
board.
just a John boat. You just take a fucking
Yeah.
John boat out there.
I'm 90% sure it's like the bigger the
Stand up
fins,
on
the
it
easier it is
periodically.
to ride, maybe,
Right,
or
right.
something.
Okay.
Because you can't cut as hard, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You
know,
got
the-
an
the
8-foot
ocean in
plank
me.
to walk up and down
Yeah.
and tap dance on while you're
Right.
on the wave
Right.
with 3-foot fins.
You know, one of the guys that we hang out with the other day that was telling me the other day, he was like, hey man, blah, 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 I got my board. And I was like, what board? And he's like, I'm a surfboard. And I was like, hold on. Are you not from this area, guy? Because you said surf and board and those things don't go here. He goes, no, we surf in the lake. And I was like, yep. And there's that.
Dude, I can
There's
see
that.
it.
No, I know.
They
I
got
just
some serious
I was
waves
like,
out there.
oh.
And,
but
But
you
he
gotta
had
wait
one of
till
those
the wintertime.
coast.
He had one
Yeah,
of those
right,
boat ones.
right.
It seemed like
You got to be out there in a dry suit.
Yeah,
bro.
right
That
now,
seems like a lot
bro.
of fun.
It's dangerous.
we just saw a live one from this winter. Some dude out there with his beard frozen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, listen. The cold just makes you want to go to sleep. Why the fuck would you want to be in the water, bro? You've been there for 5 minutes, like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I ain't coming back, and then you're just gone.
You're just
You just forget. Nah, I'm good.
Now I'm going to circle back
I'm
around
good.
on something because off mic, Nigel, the barber, was telling us a story about a woman who had this giant python that she would
Oh yeah.
sleep with in her bed.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Fuck more of these broads.
So
Was she good looking at least? Like, was it one of those where she's so outer
I'd like to
space?
think.
Okay, so you're just like, oh, you just fucked up internally, all kinds. Okay,
Yeah, she was.
good.
She was telling a friend of mine that she had this pet python and she would go to sleep with it, and then for a while it wasn't eating, and she wasn't sure why. So she took it to the vet, and the vet said, "Oh, it's just getting ready to eat. It's going to eat you."
Jesus.
So
How big was this fucking python?
I would imagine like a Jake the Snake size python, you know?
She had to carry it around
Fucking
in a fucking sea bag.
Yeah,
Because it's like a
Fucking
12-footer.
A.
yeah. Like
What if he had the spirit of it though, and he really was just like a 3-footer,
Right?
you know? And he's like, I'm gonna start at the
Right.
toe. I'm gonna start at the toe box.
I don't care if I die in this
Right,
process.
We're
I'm gonna
going.
eat this bitch.
right. I'm
Did
sick
she-
of you
did
petting
she-
me in the night.
So what do you, did she
Fucked
turn that
up.
over to the zoo like your dad turned
I don't
over his
know.
gator?
Oh fuck
Good
no, bro.
question.
You straight know she was like, fine. Only
She's probably like,
Sundays we're
"Aw."
sleeping together.
And then she fed it a stray cat or something, you know?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Stuffed it in a closet with
Yeah.
a stray cat. Jesus.
Bro,
Yeah.
Look,
why?
you shouldn't own pets that can kill you.
If you got pets that can
Good.
kill
That's
you,
a good rule of thumb.
basebasement.com, write us, let us know for multiple reasons.
Although-
I offer a life structure thing that it's a coaching thing where I help you not be stupid. I'm gonna hook you up for a little bit of money, help you
Yeah.
get rid of all those pets.
Yeah, subscribe to our Patreon and then tell us
yeah.
about have you a pet that kill you, and we'll tell you how not to do that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, a golden retriever can jump up on the oven and turn the oven on and kill you dead. Just like that.
So you're telling people don't own
Yeah,
golden
retrievers.
retrievers are secret assassins?
That's
Yeah,
it.
sleeper cells.
That's
Sleeper
it.
cells?
No more drugs in the studio.
I'm
Golden
worried-
retrievers. What the fuck just happened?
Listen, I'm worried about
Nobody's
Komodo
gonna own a
dragons,
dog anymore.
hyenas,
Nope.
and
Right.
fucking pythons.
Mm-mm.
And old Nigel, the barber
Yeah.
over here, is talking about don't own a fucking golden retriever. They secretly want to kill all of you by burning your house down.
Oh
Therapy
my.
dogs. Never once.
No. Yeah.
All right.
That's a whole psyop, actually.
Which one?
Therapy dogs.
You know he's on the wrong. Did you
It's
tell him
just
he's
a
on the
way
wrong
of killing the
podcast
weak.
tonight?
I'm just saying.
Oh my.
All right.
Oh, my.
So I got some sidebar. Have you seen this video of this fucking grizzly bear that
What?
that walks into the 7-Eleven and just takes
Oh,
snacks?
Jack's
Oh
his
yeah.
chips?
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
just takes whatever.
Fucking Yogi Bear real life?
Yeah.
The fucker just walks into the 7-Eleven.
The dude doesn't even do anything about
No.
it. Like, I'd fucking whap that thing
Nah,
right
dude.
in the head.
You know he's used to it.
Like,
Listen, if I'm that clerk and I own that place, that's my advertising right there.
Right. He's probably encouraging it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
come on down. And
I mean,
watch the real life Yogi.
he could have walked right up to it with his Glock 19 and
Right.
done. Yeah.
Why doesn't somebody pull a 45 and bang?
You know?
Settle it. Yeah.
Like,
Done.
because then everybody's like, "Oh, you killed this poor harmless
Right.
Yogi
All he
Bear."
wanted was a payday.
Right.
You know?
Dude, I think he grabbed like some Cheetos and some
Mhm.
fucking hot fries or something.
Mhm.
He really
And he dipped.
likes-
Right.
You see me like pick
That's all
three
we-
up,
that's-
dropped one. He's
hey.
like, oh no, I need another third one, and dip set.
That's all anybody wants. You know?
Right.
a payday and
Get
some
it.
hot fries.
Yeah. Let me get a few Lucy's while I'm at it. You know,
A few
Shit.
Lucy's.
few Lucy
Right.
hot Cheetos. I want the whole
I just
bag,
put some
you
signs
know?
up. If you see the bear, let him shop first
Right.
before you.
The fucking
I'm
bear
marketing. I'm marketing.
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
The bear has first right of
Right, right.
First right.
Sure.
Please do not wrestle, pet, feed, touch, talk to, take pictures of,
Right.
try to get him into your car. Like all these things are on the sign outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
Please do not try to load the bear in your car.
Oh
He'll
man.
fuck your shit
Because you know
up.
some
Yeah.
people would try to lure it in there. Honey, I went to
Mhm.
7-Eleven. I brought a bear home. Right.
The bear's content. I mean, he
Right.
shouldn't want to go after anybody.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Let
He's
him
like-
get his Cheetos. Let him
He
chill
walks
out.
in. He's like, "Hey, Bob. Oh, hey,
he should
Joe."
give it some edibles. Is what he should do. Some of that. What's that shit they sell at the gas station? The
CBD.
the Crampton,
yeah.
Or-
What's the
I don't
the
even know.
fake pot.
yeah the fake
Oh.
pot?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, fake drugs
I
now?
don't know anything about that.
It's called like
Never heard of
Signal
that.
10 or something. I don't
Listen,
know.
man, who messes with that children shit? Don't be giving that to the bear. Get him some real shit. That's some fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Give him
Put
that
that
one. I don't want to
bear's
hurt
dick
the
in
bear.
dirt.
Listen,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
want him sleeping, and
Right.
you got to walk around his
Right.
ass.
I don't want to hurt the
bear.
bear. I'll
Right,
sell
he-
that to the
he-
customer, the humans, not
Yeah,
to the
give him
bear.
some couch lock and put him out.
Some catnip.
Some
It'll be
bath
fine.
salts. Bath
Some
salts.
bath
The bear.
salts. Oh,
Oh, the
fuck.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear
out.
movie's coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God,
Yeah.
you guys
Knew
were
that
quick
was
on-
going.
You
Yeah.
guys came on that real
As
quick.
soon as you dropped it, I'm like, you know where this is gonna head. Yeah, I'm still trying to see Rubber, man. I haven't watched that tire movie yet. I'm
Ooh.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Fucked
yeah,
up.
I've been wanting to see that
I
too.
gotta watch that tire slaughter people.
I
like
even
when-
know what you guys are on about.
It's exactly what it is, a cocaine bear, but it's a
Yeah.
rubber tire. And the sheriff comes out and he's got a tire. Guy goes, "We're looking for a tire." The guy's like, "What color is he? Black?"
Oh my
Fuck the
God.
tire.
Mm, I don't like the sounds of this.
this
Bro,
is some subvert white power
Yeah.
shit.
Could you? Yeah.
What about
the rubber
why
tire?
can't it be a white wall? Come on.
Right. Could have
God's
been
sake.
number 2, bro. Number 2. It's a Stingray fucking white ball. That's fucking coming down. Listen, who's making these fucking movies? That's what I want to know.
Who's fucking watching? You know who's
No,
watching
no.
this
I
shit?
know who's watching them. I'm
The
not going to name.
Oh, I
Sharknado
know.
people.
I'm not going to name friends names because none of my friends will call me back. But I'm saying, I know who's watching them. Who's making them?
The Sharknado people are watching these
Listen,
movies.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I've just thought of an idea. First of all, or another angle, anyways. Not an idea. First of all, what's our boy's name? Desperado boy. The director.
Mm.
Oh.
I got his book because he told me to get his book.
Oh,
That's his name.
yeah, the guy who did.
Right.
God, I can't
That's
think of
his.
name.
That's his idea right there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, right, $7,000 VHS camera and a fucking rubber tire that kills you. Okay, we've got a better camera, we've got better outsources, and his book. All we need is one prop. Look around, pick something.
well, you know,
Cleveland potholes.
there you, oh.
Who would be the star of the movie? Just one particular
One
pothole.
fucking pothole.
So the whole movie.
they try
right?
to fill it.
Okay,
It
Can't
keeps
fill
coming
it.
back.
right. No. Here it is.
Oh, that's
the whole
brilliant.
the whole
Yeah.
movie. The catastrophe happens. It shows this family. Then this catastrophe happens. It's the pothole. It shows the pothole at the end of that.
Sure.
And a year later, we're back on the pothole again. That's the
Mhm.
whole movie, dude. Just year by jump.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
Chri-
See
it's
dudes-
like Christine, the
Right.
pothole.
I love it.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll
love
do
it.
we'll do some
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert. There it is.
Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah.
some Final Fantasy. No. Final Destination shit. Right. So the truck's driving along. Dude
Yeah.
hits a bump. Tanker falls off. Hits the pothole filling. Cracks the pothole again. He clears it off. He's like, oh, it's just a pothole. Leaves, and the next family dies.
Mhm.
I love
Some
it.
dude gets off at the Windermere
This
Rapids
is-
station.
Oh
and,
god.
and some crackhead comes up to him and says, "You don't want to go over there. That's where that pothole
I've
is.
seen too many Fords
Right.
come back from
Hey,
that
man.
place.
You ain't
Hey,
gonna
man,
come back
watch
from
out.
there, man."
Man, watch out for that pothole.
Like,
Listen.
what are you talking about? I'm just trying to go to City Hall. And then, boom, dead.
Dead.
Somebody's
Dead.
making a lot of money off our podcast somewhere. It's not.
You
It's
know?
not us yet.
Not us.
But Joe
Definitely not
Skelly
us.
has put out multiple ideas.
Oh, business ideas all the time.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
You know, I'm disappointed. He
giving
still
them
won't help
away.
me realize the one that I actually want to do, which is
Tell
the
him.
one-off bath bomb, the serial killer bath bomb. So we're gonna make a bath bomb, and then the
Oh,
contents of the bath bomb
here it is.
are gonna be fake blood,
Mm-hmm.
teeth,
Ooh.
and hair.
Mm-hmm.
So then when it
Wouldn't want
dissolves
that.
in the bathtub, it's like in the fake blood.
It's a
will fill the
horror
tub.
bath bomb.
It's a horror bath bomb, right?
Mhm.
And the teeth will double as pumice stones. So if you want to
Oh,
grind
my
your feet
fucking
on the
God.
teeth in the bottom of the tub.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
listen, he didn't believe me. You can buy human teeth on eBay.
See?
And then he looked it up and he was like, this is fucked up. Why do they sell human teeth on eBay? And it's for dental students. He's
Well,
like,
sure.
I'm not buying fucking human teeth.
Are these
Listen.
prisoner human teeth?
We don't know.
Fuck's
Death row
sake.
human prisoner teeth.
We don't
That's
know.
what I want in my bath bomb. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, for the horror fanatic, we can make a fortune on these
Oh,
one-off.
absolutely.
On these one-off
Year
bath
round.
bombs. Year round.
Easily. Yeah.
Year round. We could
Did you,
press them. We could press them out in the basement.
You see that post with that dude talking about like 10 most rare things in the world? One of them was a tooth ring.
Tooth ring.
Ring
Oh,
of gold with a tooth in the middle.
okay.
And it was like Sir Isaac Newton's fucking tooth or some shit. I'm
Oh,
like,
no shit.
she's like, this is the rarest fucking tooth
I mean,
ring.
you
I'm
can
like,
make that claim.
No, hold
for
on,
a
hold- yeah,
while.
right,
Like,
right,
yeah,
right,
here's
right.
Genghis Khan's
Right.
Right,
fucking,
but you
Here's
want to know where all
Genghis
this shit
Khan's pinky.
originated from.
here's his cock ring.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. You know what? You want to know where all this shit originated from?
yeah, it's from Tyson biting off that dude's ear.
No, that's not where all this shit came from. That's not where this shit came from. What's this one book that all the assassins who killed presidents and famous people? What's
Whoa.
the one book they all had?
Little
That's
guy.
now on the
How to
if
Join the FBI?
no.
Oh,
And if you-
Corduroy.
No, corduroy, no. And if you buy this book, you're on a watch list to this day.
Oh yeah. We're always talking about that.
Anarchist.
No.
No.
Mockingbird or To
No,
Kill.
not To
What's the
Kill a
other one?
Mockingbird.
What's the other one?
With
Beware the White Horse.
No,
or-
with Holden Caulfield. That's the main character of the book. I can't think of the
It's
title.
not the Mockingbird. It's the other one with the bird name in it, though. Some sort of
Anyway,
bird, anyways.
in the story,
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
one of the gangsters in the story that he was dealing with had cufflinks with human teeth.
Oh.
They were human teeth cufflinks,
Ooh,
and that was
fuck
his
that.
way to
Some
flex
bad
power.
juju.
That was his way to flex power. Like, you know not to fuck with this guy
What if I-
because the cufflinks on
if
his
I
shirt
just
were made out
if
of
I
Right,
just show
right.
up with teeth
Fucked
cufflinks
up.
for you guys, what are you gonna do with them?
I would wear them bitches.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, I'd buy a shirt that needed cufflinks. And I would
Challenge accepted.
And
You?
I-
I will put a golden crown on those bitches
Oh,
and
dude,
flaunt.
that's the power
Yeah.
move.
All right, y'all fucked up now. We going on a list. I'm gonna order some teeth tonight.
Oh god, here we go.
You
All
don't
right, bring it,
fuck with
son.
me. I'm about to be
All
a
right.
jewelry maker.
I'm not scared.
We got a
You're
voodoo
not-
podcast now. Let's do it.
There we go.
You know what's not allowed in the studio? Besides animals that will kill us, meth, and what's the other rule?
Oh,
You already fucking told them.
Yeah,
you weren't
Ouija
supposed
boards.
to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Skelly won't allow Ouija boards in the studio.
I
That
wouldn't
is-
either.
Fuck
no.
There was a Ouija board. We were at the shop the other day. There was a Ouija board in there. Remember?
Mm-mm.
No.
One of the tactical groups is making these Ouija board patches, and I'm
Yeah, really.
Nope.
I'm good on that.
I'm out. I'm out on that.
Nope.
It's my
All right.
dead stop. I'm like, I don't want Joe Skelly to go in that room. Hey man, I heard there's a Ouija board in there. What?
Mhm.
We're not going in there.
Nope. Fuck no.
No.
Listen, Ouija boards aside, everybody, thank you for your long, lasting love and support. We love every single one of you.
Listen, if you
Some
got
of you more than others, but that's okay.
Listen, you got a fucked up story you want to write the show, you want to tell us, go fuck
Send it.
yourself, whatever.
Send it.
Go to basebasement.com. There's a tab there that says write the show. Write us whatever. You don't even got to give us your real name. Write us.
Our next contest is coming up real soon, so be aware for that. We'll be posting about that really soon.
Another storytelling contest.
Storytelling contest. Tell
With
us your
trophy.
best. It is going to be themed, this one, though.
Yeah.
So,
it just can't be random stories.
We loved everybody's stories and submissions.
Yeah, but this one's gonna have a theme.
We're going to push themes this time, though, around just to help everyone level off a little.
Right.
Uh,
The best story gets a trophy and a gift card, and the runner-ups get gift cards too.
yeah, dude, we'll be coming up with it. So, listen for that.
Like, subscribe, go to your favorite platform, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, help us beat the algorithm so we can be better than Joe Rogan,
Yep.
and eventually be better than the Star Wars podcast that beat Joe Rogan.
What is up with that, bro?
I don't know.
Come on.
They won.
97 seconds of everything you don't fucking want ever.